Okay, so this is part one of What If Deku was a skeleton. Since it's October, I decided to do something like a little bit Halloweeny, and I was like, why not just make Deku a skeleton? Um, so yeah, let's get into the video. Deku's quirk will be called Life After Death, and basically the way that it works is that after he died, which he died at birth, I don't know if I could do nothing dramatic. He died at birth, and after he died, his body would age all the way to a teenager and stop, and then start decomposing, and then as it decomposed, he just turned into a skeleton, but he's still alive, and that's why his quirk is called Life After Death, because even though he's dead, his bones don't stop moving, basically. Like, even if you chop off you take his head away from his body will keep moving until it finds his head again, basically. So let's start this video. I guess Deku still gets bullied, so we can start it off at where Deku is standing up for that kid, and that's when Deku really made his first friend. Let's say that it was Denki, and yeah, like that was really his first friend, and they just grew up with each other. So beginning of the anime, Denki and Deku are walking to school, and Denki's all saying how Deku always sleeps in for somebody that really doesn't need sleep. And Deku just says that he likes the feeling of just going to sleep. He doesn't really go to sleep, but he just likes the feeling of laying there and doing nothing. So let's see. I'm making this one, so we're just gonna. What comes next? Yeah. So they walk to school. The teacher still throws the papers up in the air. All that shit happens. Denki goes to a different class, so he doesn't really know Bakugo. Damn. He doesn't really know Bakugo that much. But he's heard of him from Deku. And he knows him from that one time that he bullied him. But that's the only time that they really know each other from. Oh. I'm tired. Let's see. Hold up. So we can really go to the 10 months of training now, and all that really happens is Denki and Deku work on some combo attacks, and then they train by themselves just in case they won't be teamed up, and then Deku helps Denki study, and that's really the whole 10 months of training right there. For the entrance exam, Denki gets let's say he gets a good 3 places higher than he did in canon, and Deku gets 2, since he had to go over everything with Denki and then study even more. So he gets 2 places higher than he did in canon. For the exam or whatever, Deku really doesn't struggle that much. I don't feel like going into detail, but he doesn't really struggle that much, and he passes very easily. But with the Uraraka situation, he just helps her out, and then they run off because he's not fighting the zero pointer. He can, but he's not going to. And then for Denki, he does fight the zero pointer, since I feel like he has more confidence and more control with his quirk, because he was always fighting around somebody, and he was never sure if his electric hurt Deku or not, but we're not saying if it does. but like, he really wasn't sure or not, so he had to like practice more. He had to practice more control with his quirk, and now that he like had to practice control more, he can fight around other people for for longer times, and like he can make like little electric zaps from his hands and control where they go. And that's I don't think he could do that in canon because like he had to throw those little circle plates just like to move it around. I think so. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm not sure. Um, let's see. 2 weeks go by. They get their letters. They open them together. Inko and I don't know Denki's mom's name are like really close friends. You know, since they're kids, I've known each other since they were little. So like they just became really good friends. So, Denki's mom, Bakugo's mom, and Inko are like this like a trio of friends. Um, and like they just all gossip and shit. Like that's just like a whole vibe. There we go. Shit. Oh, where was I? Hold up. I'm thinking what I want to have for next. Oh yeah. Okay. 2 months, like not 2 months. 2 weeks go by, and then like they go to their first day of class. Let's say Aizawa's test really doesn't happen because Moneta isn't there, and Deku actually did good on his test, and like he's seen potential from all of them during the entrance of them. But he does do, let's say that he does like a like he doesn't do as many, like he's not as like he cares, but he's not like trying to kick anybody off. And Mineta is replaced with let's say big hand girl. I don't remember her name, but like we all know who I'm talking about. Girl with that make her quirk make her hand so big. Like, yeah, we all know who we talk about. Anyways, as always training. Okay, yeah. Heroes versus villains. Denki and Deku actually get teamed up for this because like I want to use some of those combo attacks. And let's pair him against Ida and Ida. But I'm trying to think of somebody else that would be good. Ida and the Shadow Dude. I don't remember his name either, but Shadow Dude. We all know what I'm talking about. Dude with the bird head. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, those two get on teams, and they actually work like really well together. Ida starts like blocking out the windows. Let's say like he found cardboard or something laying around, so like he just starts blocking out all the windows where the bomb is with like his super speed or whatever, like with his fucking jets or whatever you want to fucking say. And they do that for Ida. Let's say he gets like the 4th floor, and there's only like 2 minutes left, so, like he's running back up, and so that means Tokiyami, there we go, I think that's his name, has a full range of floor 1 all the way to 4, 4 all the way to floor 8. Let's say like that's just how far he got. I don't know how tall the building was either, so let's say that it was just 8 is the highest and 4. No, let's say like you don't got down to like 3. So if 8, so like there's 5 other floors. Okay. I'm pretty sure I did that right. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. Anyways, where was I? No, like when I said where was I, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next. All right. Deku and Denki, I don't remember his name. I'm slow. Yeah, Deku and Deki, they go in, and Denki, he has like electric going in his hand to emit a light. So like they have a little bit of light, like just circling them, in like a radius where that if it got dark, they would be in like a light bubble. And that's like really, that was Deku's plan, just to keep that light bubble going like the whole time until they got to the bomb. And he, like, Deku is still with Ida. So that's basically, like, that's what they do. They get all the way up to the top floor, and they take care of Tokiyami like easily, because he really doesn't have nothing special besides the bird. So, you know, they take care of him. And then for Ida, you know, they just team up on Ida, and that's how they win. For everybody else, we can just say it went to canon. Just, you know, swap out the characters or whatever, like however you want. Let's see, me trying to remember what was next. Was it the sports festival? I think it was the sports festival. Whatever. If it wasn't the sports festival, it's not the sport. Yeah, whatever. Sports festival. I think I'm gonna stop at the sports festival. For that really goes to canon. Besides that, Deku, let's say Deku gets third place. No. Yeah, because he would still use the bombs at the end to get the first. So like he does that, and that's how he gets the first. And he got Ida on his team. Ida, Denki, Uraka, and still that girl. I think it had to be 4. Yeah. I think it was 4. So they have all of them, and they basically use the same plan as like we can actually switch it up. Denki just does a electric bubble around Deku. No, that wouldn't even work. Yeah. He does like a little small circle around like a hat, basically around Deku's head. Like it's not touching Deku in no type of way. Like if you was careful, you could slip your hand under the hat and grab it. But like that's only if you was careful. And basically they just when somebody gets close, they all use the jets and just like hover a little bit over them. So basically only people that like Bakugo and a few other people could get up there, but like not many. So that just goes like by without a problem. And I'm actually going to stop before we get to the first fight of the Sports Festival. So this is Shadow Master signing out. Hope you enjoyed the video.